Yo, welcome back. So we've got an air cooler from AliExpress. It's called the COOLLEO B40S Dig ARGB. And the cool thing about this cooler is that it's got dual display. So it's got the temp and also I think it was RPM, but on here it shows the wattage. But anyway, what we'll do is open it up and we'll then install it into our computer. So yeah, let's go ahead and open it up. So yeah, when I got this package, it was really nicely packaged up. Had like loads of bubble wrap around it, and yeah, there was going to be no sign of damage because the way it was wrapped up. I've never had a product that nicely wrapped. But anyway, looking at this, these are the specs of it. It's got a 4-pin, and apparently it's ARGB, so I think it's got an ARGB connection as well. And yeah, we've got there's different versions of it. We've got the ARGB version of it. I think that's the normal black one. Still looks pretty cool if you want to go for a slick look. But yeah, I'm guessing it comes with all the brackets for different platforms. So yeah, we're going to put on an AM5 platform, so yeah, we're not going to need all of that, but it comes with all the brackets. And yeah, look at that, it comes nicely foam packaged as well. We've got the manual, show you how to put it on. Sometimes some manufacturers don't put this on, give you that manual, and we haven't got a clue how to install it. But yeah, here is what it looks like. So we've got 4 heat pipes. Yeah, so we do have the RGB connection. I think it's a 5-volt one, and here is other little connections, and I think this one goes to the USB port. So multiple connections. Got the 4-pin, got the ARGB, and also the USB for the display. This one powers the display, so quite a few connections. This is what the fan looks like, and there's a display that's going to show up. Got the little peel on it, so that's what it looks like. And yeah, it looks pretty decent. So what we'll do is we'll connect it up to my test rig, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I've got the bracket in. It was pretty straightforward, just 4 little pieces that go in 4 sides, and then the bracket, which is one whole piece, makes life easier, and then screws, and that's it really. And then I can put the cooler on now. So just about to mount the cooler on. One thing I do like about this cooler is they've extended this side here, so you don't have to take the fan off to screw it in. Makes life so much easier for first time builders, so I do like that. So as I said before, it comes with 3 cables, USB, the 4-pin, and the ARGB, so it's going to connect that up. And before people crucify me in the comments for the wiring on this machine, I didn't build it, I bought it. So I'm going to do the rewiring later on once I get parts for it, but just for this video, just testing it on this machine because I've got this one spare. Right, so I've got it working. Just going to do the peel off and have a look at that. Right, so this is what it looks like. We've got 2 kind of stats for the CPU. We've got temp and usage, and I've configured it so it moves between the 2 every 5 seconds, and at the bottom it's just fixed wattage. But yeah, it's looking good. The ARGB working fine as well. I'll give you a demo of that. So going to quickly show you that it's working. So I'm just changing it here on my signal RGB, and it's working, so that's good. So everything's working. So this is the application, and this is probably the disappointing side of it. It's in Chinese and there isn't a setting to change it to English. Hopefully they can add it in. I mean, it's a software, so it's possible. So at the moment, even though it's a con, it can change into an advantage. But the things that they've got here at the moment is these are the different settings that you can have. You can only show, if you want to just see the CPU temps, you've got that. If you just want to see the usage, and this is both together. And if you have both together, this is the time that you want to change in between both of them. So I'll put it to the lowest, 5 seconds, so you can see the change is quite fast. And this is the dimmer. So if I go through them, you can see this is number 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I just go through them, you can see, yeah, the dimmings there. I'm not even clicking on it, and it's just changing it. Look, if I go back a bit, you can see I'm not even clicking on it, it changes straight away. So basic app. And the other disadvantage is the installation was a bit of a faff. You have to use their software, install a framework, update it, etc. It's all in Chinese again, so I have to use Google Translate. But other than that, if it's just one of those ones where you just leave on startup, so this here is the tick, you just leave on startup, and once you've configured it, just leave it as it is. But I'm sure they're going to update this to an English version, and you can see these stats here, graphs, etc. And they've got opportunity to make it better. Right, so I'm going to do a quick stress test, and just want to show you something. Look at this screen. Once I start it, now it's starting, so it goes to amber and then goes to red. So it's got that traffic light system where if it's under heavy load, or if the temperature is going high above a certain point, then it changes. So usage is at 100%, so it's at red. And then the temperatures, once it starts climbing up, at 80 it looks fine. Now after 80 it goes to red. So I like that little touch. Sometimes you kind of like miss that kind of little thing, but this is really nice. So temperature wise, this is fine. 80 degrees for a AMD 7600 as an air cooler is fine. I've used other coolers and they tend to stay towards that 80 degrees mark. I wouldn't really use these on higher end CPUs, certainly not Intel 13 and 14th higher end ones, because they're like literally burning. But for low budget 65 watt TDP like AM4, AM5 CPUs, this is perfectly fine, and it's not even loud. It's not loud at all. So again, if you did change your curve, etc., obviously it's going to be a bit louder, and the temperature is going to be a little bit less. But yeah, you just need to find your balance. But overall opinion on this, I am digging it. This is a very good product at the £20 mark. And we've got the Deep Cool, which is probably a competitor, but in the US it's under scrutiny and it's banned. So it's one of those alternatives you can like use, and it is reliable. And obviously Deep Cool have their products, but it's only, I think it only shows one display, whereas this has multiple ones, and it has different, you know, those amber, red, green traffic light system, which is really cool. But yeah, just want to do a quick video, show you the how it works, how it looks like, etc. And yeah, if you guys liked it, make sure you subscribe, like, and give your opinions. So yeah, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.